Pumpkin seeds are one of the most healthiest foods. They are high in zinc, magnesium, fiber, as well as protein. But most people are eating pumpkin seeds in the way which literally blocks the absorption of these minerals in their body. So you think you are getting zinc and magnesium, but in reality, in your gut, these phytate chemicals are binding to these minerals like a lock and doesn't let them absorb in your bloodstream. But the good news is that if you prepare pumpkin seeds in the right way and you eat them with this one particular food, then you can absorb all of these minerals and vitamins from pumpkin seeds. So today I'm going to share with you exactly how to prepare these pumpkin seeds so you can unlock these minerals, and more importantly, this secret food which new research study shows can increase the zinc absorption from pumpkin seeds by more than 70%. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta, a former Cleveland Clinic functional medicine physician from US. I help people improve their chronic diseases by making personalized functional medicine plans. So first of all, I want to be clear over here. I'm not saying pumpkin seeds are bad. In fact, I consume pumpkin seeds on the daily basis. But here's most people go wrong. They will buy a packet of pumpkin seeds from the grocery store, consume a handful of those and think that they have got all the vitamins and minerals from them. But here's what research shows. The zinc and the magnesium from pumpkin seeds is not absorbed in people's gut because pumpkin seeds are naturally high in a compound called phytic acid. Now, when pumpkin seeds goes into your gut, they also release this phytic acid. And this phytic acid actually binds to minerals like zinc, magnesium, iron, and calcium and doesn't let them absorb into your bloodstream. So that's the reason even when people were consuming pumpkin seeds, their blood levels of zinc and magnesium was not increasing. But this is where scientists have been looking for ways to improve the absorption of these vitamins and minerals from pumpkin seeds. And finally, they have found a solution. So today I'm sharing with you this scientific way of consuming these pumpkin seeds so you can get the maximum health benefits. First of all, let's start with step one, which is choosing the right pumpkin seeds. For this, I want you to choose raw pumpkin seeds because if you're already getting roasted pumpkin seeds, most of these pumpkin seeds are roasted in seed and vegetable oils. Now, these oils make pumpkin seeds more inflammatory for your body and doesn't do any health benefits. So that's the reason only get raw pumpkin seeds. Now let's move to step 2. Step 2 is unlocking these pumpkin seeds, and how you do it? You do it by soaking them. You take approximately 1 cup of pumpkin seeds and then you soak them in 2 cups of filtered water, and here's a trick, add half a teaspoon of sea salt into it. You let it sit for at least 6 to 8 hours or overnight. The salt over here improves the soaking process of pumpkin seeds and also gives them a slight flavor. You don't need much, just half a teaspoon. Now, after your soaking, drain all that water from pumpkin seeds. Do not use this water because this is the water which has the phytic acid into it and you do not want it at all. Then you rinse these pumpkin seeds with fresh water. And now let's move to step 3, which is going to enhance all of these minerals from pumpkin seeds. This is where you're going to dry your pumpkin seeds. You can spread them out on a dry towel and then you can pat them dry. Or if you want to air dry them for 30 to 60 minutes, you can do that also. And then after that, you have to roast them gently. If you do have an oven, you set your oven to around 300°F. And then you spread these pumpkin seeds on the baking tray. And then you can roast them for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. You just want to roast them lightly so they look very light brown. Make sure they are not burnt. They don't look dark because then you have gone too far and again that destroys the minerals. Let's say if you do not have an oven, that's perfectly fine. You can just take a pan, you can add those pumpkin seeds into the pan and you can spread them out, and then on a low to medium flame, you can just keep roasting them very slowly. Keep stirring them so they don't get burned. Okay, now you have completed the first process of reducing the phytic acid into the pumpkin seeds by soaking them and by dry roasting them. Now here's the second step, which is the most crucial one because this is going to increase the absorption of these minerals from pumpkin seeds by more than 70%. And this is by adding Greek yogurt to these pumpkin seeds. Yes, a review study showed that by adding yogurt, which is high protein food, to your pumpkin seeds, you could increase the absorption of zinc by approximately 70%. That's like literally doubling the absorption of these minerals from pumpkin seeds. Now, let's say if you're not consuming dairy, then you can always do non-dairy yogurt. Specifically, coconut milk yogurt also works fine over here. So here's my favorite way of consuming these pumpkin seeds. You use 2 tablespoons of soaked dry roasted pumpkin seeds and you add 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. Make sure it is unflavored and unsweetened, as the extra sugar and flavoring is again going to destroy the health benefits. The best time to consume this is your mid-afternoon snack between your lunch and dinner, because most people need a snack at that point of time, and consuming this in mid-afternoon gives you all the minerals, the protein to support your health. The other option is consuming it before bedtime, because pumpkin seeds is high in magnesium. That magnesium is going to improve your sleep quality immensely. So pumpkin seeds are not bad. They are superfood. But to make them superfood, you need to prepare them correctly. Plus, you need to combine them with Greek yogurt. Then only you can absorb all the vitamins and minerals from pumpkin seeds so they can actually work for your body. Now, before you go, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you keep on getting these healthy tips in the future also. Also, share this video with others who might benefit from this information. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.